What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another Silver and Blood video. All right, guys, we have ourselves some big news on the Reddit forums. That's right. If you guys don't know, there's a brand new patch coming out on the 23rd, and there's a lot to cover. Something specific that made, I think they did this because they realized the uproar that was happening with the brand new Bella coming out, and we're going to talk more about that in a second, and the impact it will have on the game, plus how it will change the way the game is played and the lineups that you may be using. So first off, attention lords. Silver and Blood has an update scheduled on US and other regions 7/23/2025, and then AP regions 7/23/2025 at 18. So if you guys are not aware, Asian servers will get things before us, almost a whole day before us, a couple hours, definitely like 12 to 13 hours before us, I think, something like that. But nonetheless, it does happen. As they will disconnect players from the server, please prepare to log out in advance. Note the update only will be applied once logged out. We apologize for any inconvenience caused, and thank you for your support and understanding. Now, just so you guys are aware, when this happens and there's a big update, sometimes you guys will see a issue with the game where it says there's not enough space in your phone, and you'll look, you'll be like, I have more than enough space, or your PC. You just got to reinstall the game from either the App Store or the application from the Moonton website, okay? It's annoying. It's frustrating. I get it. It's something I've actually brought up numerous times to them, but I don't know if there's a fix yet. But it is the only workaround at the moment, so please use that workaround to make it work, okay? Now, in terms of the actual update time, you guys see when it's happening. Lords will be notified separately should the update time change, so things can happen. This update will require only 160 megabytes of resources. We recommend downloading it while connected to a Wi-Fi. So what is the update content? Well, this is where it gets interesting, right? The first moon commemoration event's going on. We are going to get ourselves another Daily Herald times 10 summons for 50 free summons. 5 times, 1 per day times free summons. That is going to be the special banner, guys. This event will launch simultaneously with the limited embraced Promise in the Wind. Can be only used against that specific banner. Now, if I remember, Promise in the Wind, I think is Bella's brand new banner, and more about Bella very soon. If you have not checked out the video about her kit, she looks incredible. Go check out the video. It was dropped yesterday. You can see all of her entire skill sets and what she's all about, and my thoughts on her as well too, plus a breakdown of what she brings to the table. Now, in that video, we discussed something very important. The problem in this game currently as it stands before this update is right now you cannot use 2 characters with the same name. So for example, you can't use Noah and Transcendent Noah. You can't use Agris and Indisary Agris. You can't use Starry Iona and use regular Iona, right? So the list goes on. There's a couple of units out there. I believe maybe that those are all of them actually that are currently existing. So Bella and the brand new Fleeting Bella would be another one of those units where you'd have to originally choose one or the other. That was a big flaw in the game because that would stop people from actually summoning on certain characters due to the fact that they liked their current character as it is. And even if the second character was really good, it's hard to replace the existing character for, the subsequent one. Big problem. They're actually looking to fix that problem, okay? So first off, for the free summons, you can see it's going to happen on the 24th to the 29th. So guys, make sure you log in every single day. During the event period, the Lords can claim 1 Herald times 10 per day for the limited embrace Promise in the Wind for a maximum of 5. During this event, 10 times Herald will refresh at 4 o'clock. Unused Heralds cannot be carried over. So please log in and use them now. It's a huge deal. All right, the rates for are identical to the Moon Tier or Vestige of Love. So 10-day sign-in. Path of Blooming Lotus. Sign in during the event to claim generous rewards. So that's going to be one thing. The second thing, we're all going to get ourselves a free Hattie Luxury Couture Midnight Lotus skin. If you haven't checked out the skin, I've posted it. It looks incredible. Again, my biggest issue with the skins, even though this is free, so I'm not going to complain about it. Biggest issue with the skins is the fact that they don't change the ultimates or animations of the skills, which I wish they did because this outfit specifically looks gorgeous when it comes down to how it looks in the art. It would have been nice to transfer that over into the gameplay animations as well. It is what it is for now. I'm not purchasing any more skins until they fix that or whatever the route decide to take. That's my stance on it, but I'll take a free one any day. Please note, the event has been extended until August 21st for that one. So in case you do log in a bit later, you'll still be able to get it. After the event ends, Hattie's Luxury Couture Midnight Lotus will become permanently available in the boutique custom couture shop, which I believe you can either trade in or buy using money, whatever the case is. All right, the limited event shop Sapphire Isle Auction House will be updated after the flash maintenance. Please pay attention, Lords. Now, this is an important one. Content optimization. Time Worn Mausoleum added unique relic synthesis achievements for the following vassals: Lorelei, Fleeting Bella, Jinx Celine, and Cyrene. Okay, the next part is where it gets really, really good. Number 2, multiple forms of the same vassal can be placed in the same lineup and engage in battle. Finally, you are no longer crippled and being stopped by using 2 of the same units with the same name. So now you can use Fleeting Bella and regular Bella in the same actual team, giving you best of both worlds, one of the best buffers, one of the best tanks together in the same lineup. This is absolutely needed. I understand the issue originally. I get it. The discrepancy of having the same unit in the same lineup made no sense from a, I guess, if you want to use the word realistic standpoint, but this makes way more sense from a gameplay standpoint, right? You don't want to invest in a tank and then not be able to use that tank if they synergize well with another unit with the same name. So I'm glad this is being done. This is a huge deal, and this is one that the game desperately needed. So kudos to the devs for putting this through as soon as they did. All right, bug fixes. Fixed missing portions of Thread of Fate Chapter 16 and 17 and corrected partial vassal model errors in Chapter 17. Fixed an issue where Cyrene's talent effective range was affecting the damage effects of her skills, Death Veil. I guess it wasn't supposed to? Damn, that looks like a nerf. I guess it's technically a fix. Fix several text issues. Fix an issue where battles in Time War and Mausoleum would not end after defeating all enemies, preventing completion. That happened to me a few times, so I'm glad they fixed that. Fixed normal visual effects for Avatar of Death and Seed of War and Threads of Faith and Lost Courtyard. Fixed abnormal combat visual effects for Vassal Kane. I don't use Kane enough anymore to see that. And then compensation details. We get 300, obviously, stones. Moon tiers, I say stones, moon tiers. Distribution will happen on the 23rd. Eligibility, all lords who register and create a character before the update on the 23rd. So do it today if you plan to play to get yourself 50 free summons plus these moon tiers. Plus there's a couple codes like roaming around, right? So there you guys go, the Silver and Blood team. Now, I will be honest with you guys. From an event perspective, it's not that exciting. What excites me the most, obviously, is the fact that there's a character coming out. But I will say this, and it's a little bit scary. The game's release schedule on characters is insane. I'm used to every 2-3 weeks on a character, maybe 4 weeks on a character. I feel like they've been releasing characters every week. Like every week there is a brand new character that drops, and it's not sustainable. Like this is why as a free-to-play player, you really need to decide what you're looking for in a unit before you kind of go in on a unit, right? And remember, most units you're going to need at least, I would say, comfortably 2 to 3 star advancements in order to make them optimal for free-to-play especially. But even for pay-to-win, the release schedule of these characters, they continue going week by week, is going to be unsustainable, and probably a lot of people will leave the game if that continues going. So they need to kind of slow it down a little bit. I understand it's on a high right now and people are excited to play the game, but this is an easy way to make you lose your player base. So slow it down, devs, and make sure we're getting what we want at a timely pace where everybody gets a chance at this. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.